Hey guys, what's up, man? Welcome to another amazing vlog. So check it out, man. Today, guess who's back in the vlog? We haven't seen her in a long time, and I know you ladies are probably wondering how the whole experience was and how things were and how the whole thing went. So I'm gonna hand it over to her because she hasn't been in vlogs for a while, so she's got to do something now. So how was the whole experience this time compared to Ava?
This time around it was much easier compared to Ava because I think I was more prepared and it was my second child. But besides that, I had made certain decisions before the time. With Ava, I was very anti-epidural. I was very anti I need to do this natural. I'm gonna do a water birth. Waha. Got there with Ava, I did the epidural, but it was very traumatizing for me. I know where the needle went in. It felt like a knife in my back. With Taya, it was a lot different. I think I knew it was going to be that day. On Friday when I woke up and I woke Xavier up at 5 and I was like, baby, today is the day. So I've been very dramatic.
But it was accurate.
Yeah, I know, but then, I contacted a friend of mine who's a gynae, and she said, it might still take a week. It could be a couple of hours.
She said anytime between now and the next week.
Yeah, so, but I was like, I knew.
But for me, when you started getting those contractions after one another like that, then I knew, okay, this is the same thing that happened with Ava. When you get contractions shortly after each other like that.
But it didn't happen when I woke you up initially. So during the day we were just chilled, be relaxed.
But we kind of had it in the back of our minds that it might go that way.
So from 4 o'clock I did get the contractions, but I wasn't sure that it was contractions. I thought it was just Braxton Hicks because it was irregular still, and because it wasn't the same way Ava happened, the contractions I got with Ava. So we weren't sure, but here by 5, Xavier called my friend. She came through, she came to check me out, and she's like, oh girl, you are already dilated. And so I still stalled because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go to the hospital because my gynae
wasn't there.
Yeah, we were
hesitant because we were like, nah, really,
and
we don't really want to go.
For me, the biggest fear is getting a C-section because I don't have a problem with a C-section because if it needs to be done.
But if it's unnecessary, we'd rather go natural. And that was one of our biggest things. We were like, oh gosh, our gynae is not here, and we know that we've heard the stories of how gynaes just want to do C-sections even though it's not necessary, just because it's more convenient for them. And then they say, no, it's an emergency and whatever.
What gynaes usually do is if you go in at 4 or at 5, they check whether you're dilated or not. So if you 2 centimeters dilated, they count it 1 centimeter per hour. So you do the math. They have to come in at midnight and do a natural delivery. They're not up for that. So then
rather just cut there and then.
Yeah, they're like, baby's in distress. We must do an emergency. So we were kind of very worried about that. But in the last minute, in the last hour, I was already pretty dilated. I think I was just about one more centimeter to go. Then our guy, he came straight from the airport. He had just landed, and how they got a hold of him, we don't know, because we were
trying to call him the whole way. So then anyway, he finally got there, and and then we were happy. I mean, you guys saw in the video, and so that's how that went. And everything was, after he got there, we were more relaxed. We were like, okay, let's go. Everything just flowed.
You were more relaxed.
I was definitely more. You were more relaxed also because you didn't want we didn't know who was on standby, because the person that was on standby was sick and a bunch of craziness happened.
After the epidural kicked in, I guess.
So yeah, there's a lot been changing, and we want to actually do Q&A on just if you guys have any questions. There's been a lot of interaction for the past couple of videos, a lot of views for the past couple of videos, and we want to do a Q&A whether it comes to relationships, whether it comes to marriage, whether it comes to kids, whether it comes to like we always say, man, we only know up to where we are now, and so we know as much as we do up to where we are now. 3.5 years married, 2 kids, and going for it, man. And so there's a lot of changes been happening in our lives, man. Home changes, kids change, what else? Job change, a bunch of things just happening all in one shot. So 2018 promising to be one of those good years, promising to be one of those change, different, like kind of time to go into something new kind of years. And so that's what we're looking forward to. So guys, man, thank you so much for being a part of our video. Please drop any kind of question, any kind of comment. If you do want some sort of Q&A with us, please drop your question on this video, and then later on we will definitely, in the next video, if there's enough questions, then we'll go back and forth doing a Q&A on it. But anything, man, we're up for anything. You can ask anything, and if it's appropriate, we'll respond appropriately. And whatever, man, we're open for any kind of question. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please give us a nice big thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button. After you hit the subscribe button, there's a bell that will appear. Hit that bell, and that's the notification bell. And yeah, man, thank you guys so much. See you tomorrow morning. Love you. Bye bye.